Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest players to have ever graced the earth. But what would happen if we reversed his age so he would be competing against this generation's superstars? Well, today we're going to find that out. We're gonna play through 15 seasons with Ronaldo to see if he could become the undisputed GOAT of football. Ronaldo is now an 18-year-old wonderkid for Sporting at an overall of 80. As one of the most promising talents in the world, he already got pretty great stats. Ronaldo is currently playing left mid for Sporting, and he would score 6 goals in his first season, but he's gonna have to score a lot more goals because I have given Ronaldo some career objectives that he's gonna try to complete to make this video a bit more interesting. Ronaldo is gonna have to score a crazy 400 goals in his career, which is gonna be challenging to complete, but he has proved himself as an elite top scorer in real life, so it is possible. Next objective will be to win 6 Ballon d'Ors so he could beat his record of 5. Ronaldo is also gonna try to reach 10 career trophies, and one thing I forgot to mention is that Ronaldo will be changing clubs every 3rd season, but he will not be allowed to transfer to any club that he has played for in real life. And Ronaldo is known as Mr. Champions League with his 5 UCL titles, so in this career replay he's gonna have to win 6. And if Ronaldo is gonna become the undisputed GOAT in front of Messi, he's also gonna have to win his first World Cup trophy. And Sporting actually managed to win the league in Ronaldo's first season at the club, so he's already won his first career trophy. Ronaldo is far from being Sporting's best player yet, with Victor Gyökeres being their superstar. Ronaldo would keep working hard throughout the summer, and he is now ready for his 2nd season for Sporting. As a new season approached, Sporting would sign Petty as their new goalie, and Tella would be brought in to play on the opposite side of Ronaldo. This team right here should be able to give Ronaldo another great season. Sporting and CR28 would continue their great form from last season, and this time Ronaldo would bang in 10 goals and achieve 5 assists in all competitions, which has put him in as number 1 on the top 20 wonder kids to look out for list. A young Cristiano has climbed his way up to an 83 overall rating, and his stats is beginning to look really promising. Ronaldo would not get to add another trophy to the cabinet, with Sporting finishing only 3rd in the league, getting knocked out by Benfica in the Taça Portuguesa, and only reaching the round of 16 in the Champions League. Ronaldo is gonna have to begin winning some UCL titles soon so he could win 6 in his career. So it's great that this season will be his last in Sporting FC. The superstar Gyökeres has left for Barcelona over the summer, and the team has been downgraded. But this will also make space for Ronaldo so he could become the team star. Sporting has rewarded Ronaldo for his hard work over the last 2 seasons, and he's now their number 17. Sporting has also picked up their Gyökeres replacement, Mikel Oyarzabal. So this would be the Sporting lineup heading into season 3. Ronaldo were now fully prepared to give 100% for Sporting in his last season for them, and he would turn out to be the absolute fan favorite with his insane skills. But this was not enough to win Sporting a league trophy in his last season. Ronaldo did produce decent numbers again, with scoring 10 goals and assisting 2. Ronaldo is now really looking forward to play a more attacking role for his next club because he needs more goals. Sporting and Ronaldo will get knocked out from the Champions League in the playoffs. Ronaldo has gained a lot of experience which he could get use of in his next club. After Ronaldo finished up his last ever game for the club, he would be awarded as the best young player in the Liga Portugal for the 2nd time in a row. Ronaldo is now saying goodbye to the club that made him into one of the most promising talents in the world. But now let's find out where his next destination will be. And Ronaldo will be joining Bayer Leverkusen, a perfect next step for Cristiano Ronaldo's career. But on the way to Germany, Ronaldo would get a devastating message that he did not make it into the 2026 World Cup squad because Portugal already have multiple players with more experience in his position. While Ronaldo were not happy, he would spend the summer working hard to make a big comeback before the next World Cup. And after negotiating his contract and successfully completing the medical tests, Bayer Leverkusen has now revealed their new summer signing. Ronaldo would be the most expensive under 21 signing of all time for Bayer Leverkusen. And finally Ronaldo is back wearing the number 7 kit. Bayer Leverkusen has got a great squad that could supply Ronaldo with the help he needs to reach the next step in his career. And things would start off great for Ronaldo, with being named the player of the match in his first ever league game against Freiburg. Ronaldo would also score a brace against United to already make him a fan favorite in Germany. The incredible performance from Ronaldo would give him his career best season so far, with 24 goals and 6 assists in all competitions. And Cristiano Ronaldo has climbed up to a respectable rating of 86, with his weak foot now also getting an upgrade. Ronaldo would not win the league in his first season though, with Kobel and Dortmund winning the Bundesliga, and Bayern would win the player of the season. But Ronaldo got one last chance of winning a trophy this season, with Leverkusen making it into the Champions League final against PSG, which Leverkusen truly deserved after knocking out Man City in the semi-finals and Real Madrid in the round of 16. Cristiano Ronaldo were fully focused to win this final, and his childhood dream of reaching the UCL final had finally been achieved. Ronaldo would get through in the 27th minute, and he's smashed in the first goal for Leverkusen. And with a beautiful assist and a beautiful finish from Wirtz, Leverkusen were up 2-0 before halftime. In the 80th minute, Ronaldo would finish the game off with a fantastic strike to win the Champions League final for Bayer Leverkusen. Ronaldo were finally getting to raise his first ever Champions League trophy, and he's now picked up his second career trophy. Ronaldo is on his way to become Mr. Champions League, and for his incredible performance in the UCL, he would be awarded the Champions League Player of the Tournament for scoring 11 goals in the competition. As Season 5 approached, Bayer Leverkusen would bring in Thuram to strengthen the midfield, as Granit Xhaka would soon be entering retirement. Ronaldo would continue his great form, and he got into the team of the week on a consistent basis. And after scoring a hat-trick against Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga and scoring an out-of-this-world goal in the UCL, he will pick up multiple Man of the Match awards. He might be a contender for the Ballon d'Or real soon if he can keep this form up, but it would be Vinicius Jr. who picked up the award this year. The end of the season would approach, and Ronaldo would see himself featured in his first ever team of the season. But one of the world's best midfielders, Jamal Musiala, would pick up the Player of the Season award right in front of him. The spot in the team of the season was well deserved, with scoring 28 goals and assisting 9 for Bayer Leverkusen. Ronaldo's stats has seen a huge increase since his first season, and he would pick up another career trophy with winning the German Cup. Leverkusen got to raise another trophy, but they sadly finished second in the league, as Ronaldo is still hunting his first Bundesliga trophy, and Leverkusen would not be able to defend the Champions League title with losing to Chelsea in the quarterfinal. But Bayer Leverkusen would actually pick up a player from Chelsea. Levi Colwill has now moved to the German league, and his starting lineup is looking deadly for season 6, with Wirtz now being 93 overall. This will also be Ronaldo's last season for Bayer Leverkusen, so Ronaldo will now work hard to give the Leverkusen fans a great performance before he says farewell. Ronaldo's crazy performance last season would not win in the Ballon d'Or though, as Vinny Jr. picked up his second, but Ronaldo ended up dominating every game he played, which awarded him with awards left, right and center, including a spot in the team of the season for the second time in a row. But this would sadly not be enough to help his club win any trophies. With scoring 23 goals and assisting 9, he would now pass 100 career goals in total. But Ronaldo is gonna have to score a lot more goals if he's gonna complete his career objective, so I think it might be the right time to hopefully move to a better club. But before moving clubs with Ronaldo, he finally received the message that he had been working so hard to receive. Ronaldo were now a part of the Portugal squad for the World Cup 2030. CR7 is now finally Portugal's number 7, and this lineup could definitely go on to win the World Cup. Portugal got placed in Group B, together with Hungary, New Zealand and Mexico. Ronaldo ended up being the top scorer in the group stages, with beating New Zealand 3-0, Mexico 1-0 and Hungary 2-1. CR7 scored a total of 4 goals, but unfortunately Portugal would shockingly get knocked out by Czechia in the round of 16. But now he's gonna have to get his thoughts on other things, because he is finding a new club. And for season 7, Ronaldo will be playing for AC Milan. Ronaldo is saying goodbye to his teammates and he is on his way to Italy. CR7 has arrived in Milan as the new superstar signing, with a record-breaking fee of $250 million. CR7 is now teaming up with his Portugal teammate Leao, and the rest of the Milan squad is looking really promising. Ronaldo is now also up to 99 pace, which makes him the fastest player to have ever played a game. Ronaldo would get the perfect start to his Milan career, with scoring a brace in the first game of the season, awarding him with the Man of the Match. But Ronaldo's biggest rival, Lamine Yamal, will win the Ballon d'Or this year, after playing a big role in Barcelona winning last season's Champions League. Ronaldo would end his season with 29 goals and 8 assists, another career high for CR7, but it would be his teammate Vitor Roque who picked up the Player of the Season award. Ronaldo did not feature in the team of the season this year, which was weird, with scoring 29 goals and winning the Serie A for Milan in his first season. And Milan would also win the Coppa Italia by beating Juventus in the final, which meant Ronaldo got to lift his second trophy of the season. But after losing to Benfica in the quarterfinal of the UCL, Milan had to upgrade their team. They would pick up Cristiano Ronaldo as the new star center back. But season 8 would turn out to be Ronaldo's big breakthrough season, with finally winning his first Player of the Season award. All eyes were now on Ronaldo, and he might be the Ballon d'Or winner real soon. Vinicius would win it in the year 2031 though. But Cristiano Ronaldo produced unreal numbers, with scoring 40 goals and assisting 40 in all competitions, with 26 of those being scored in the Serie A. It was no shock that he was a part of the team of the season. But even with those numbers, Milan only finished 3rd in the league. But Milan did manage to defend their Coppa Italia title, which resulted in Ronaldo raising his 6th career trophy. He also got close to reaching the final in the UCL, but they would lose 3-2 on aggregate. And as Ronaldo's last season in Milan approached, he would get a new teammate in Rodrigo. Ronaldo is now also in his prime years, and he is now at an overall of 94. And every manager in the world now wants his signature. Ronaldo were also attending his first ever Ballon d'Or ceremony, and he won a well-deserved third first Ballon d'Or. As he's now considered the world's best footballer, it was no surprise that he also got a spot into the UEFA Team of the Year. Ronaldo also won his second league title for Milan, with scoring 18 goals and getting 7 assists. Not as great as last season, but he could still get a shot at next year's Ballon d'Or, making it into the Champions League final against Aston Villa. And with scoring a beautiful last-minute winner, Ronaldo could hit the Sui, and he would get the perfect finish to his Milan career, with raising his second Champions League trophy. What a state it has been at Milan for Cristiano Ronaldo. But he is now ready for new adventures. So let's see who his fourth club is going to be. And it is going to be Manchester City. The current world's best player has arrived in England, and he's been bought up for a world record fee of $300 million. Ronaldo is now in peak form, and it seems like he has changed up his appearance over the summer. And this will be Ronaldo's teammates for season 10. The front trio with Ronaldo, Haaland and Foden should be able to win Man City some trophies. This is Ronaldo's stats heading in his first season for Man City, and he would use those stats to pick up his first Man of the Match award for City after scoring a brace against Porto. CR7 also made the City board really happy by helping them get their first Ballon d'Or winner, with Cristiano Ronaldo picking up his second Ballon d'Or in his career. And in his first season for Manchester City, he scored 25 goals and got 9 assists, making him the Manchester City player of the season. The transfer to City was a perfect way for Ronaldo to take his career to the next level, with winning his first Premier League trophy with City, and with Man City also winning the Carabao Cup. It looked like nothing could stop them. But unfortunately, they would get an early exit from the Champions League, getting knocked out by Atletico Madrid. That did not stop Ronaldo from celebrating, with picking up 2 trophies in his first season in England, which also means Ronaldo has already completed the career objective of winning 10 trophies. But now it was time for CR7 to play his second World Cup for Portugal, and with him now being 28 years old, he was ready to win his first ever World Cup trophy. The Portugal squad has made a lot of progress, and they're one of the favorites to win the tournament. And things will start off great, with Ronaldo becoming the man of the match against Ukraine after scoring 2 goals, and they would finish on top of the group, winning all of their games. After beating Spain 2-1 in the round of 16, things were looking really good for Ronaldo in Portugal, but unfortunately they would get knocked out in the quarterfinal in a shocking loss to New Zealand, meaning that Ronaldo now had one last chance of winning the World Cup in year 2038. Ronaldo would get 2 new teammates in his second season for Man City, with them picking up the world-class midfielder Joao Neves and one of the world's best center backs, Cubarsí. The City lineup were looking really strong heading into season 11. Man City would go on to win the FA Cup at the start of the season, and the fans were praising Ronaldo as he had helped Man City now being considered as the #1 team in the world. Ronaldo made it into the top 3 in the Ballon d'Or ranking together with his teammate Erling Haaland and PSG's Enderick, and attention was high at the ceremony. But Kaká would open the envelope and Cristiano would win, which means he now stands at 3 Ballon d'Ors in total. Ronaldo would use this as motivation to keep on delivering on the pitch, and he would pick up Man of the Match awards literally every single game, with the season highlight against Manchester United scoring 4 goals. All of Man City was on fire, and it was no surprise that Cristiano Ronaldo got the player of the season this year, with his best season so far, scoring 46 goals in all competitions, and with Man City again winning the Premier League, but now with a 30-point lead down to second place. Ronaldo could go on to win his first career treble, because after beating Roma in the round of 16, knocking out Ronaldo's former team Leverkusen in the quarterfinal, and beating Liverpool in the semifinals, Man City were up against Ronaldo's former team AC Milan. Ronaldo now got a shot at winning his 3rd Champions League, and with Erling Haaland banging in the first goal and Cristiano Ronaldo banging in the winning goal, he now got to raise the Champions League trophy for Man City as well. With Man City now being the top team in the world, it is kind of sad that this will be his last season, but Ronaldo is focused on making it a good one. Man City would defend their FA Cup title, and Ronaldo would defend his Ballon d'Or title, with now picking up his 4th. Winning Ballon d'Ors has now become the new normal for CR7, and his last season for City would be a great one. With scoring 34 goals and getting 16 assists, that is a 50 goal point season for Ronaldo. He would of course again be named the player of the season, and of course that also gave him a spot into the team of the season. No shock that Man City again won the Premier League, and they also won the Carabao Cup, but sadly they did not do any good in the Champions League. But now it is time for Ronaldo to find out his new club future. He is by far the most expensive player in the world at an overall of 97, so it will be interesting to see what club will be able to acquire him. And the team that will be Ronaldo's final club is is FC Barcelona. Ronaldo is in his 13th season now, and the Barca fans welcome their new star signing, with Ronaldo being bought up for $350 million. After finishing the medical test with a perfect score, Ronaldo was ready to take on his last adventure, now teaming up with the second best player in the world, Lamine Yamal. Ronaldo would transition into a striker role to fit the Barca lineup, and CR7 would prove himself again as the world's best footballer, winning his 5th Ballon d'Or, which means he's now only one away from breaking his in real life record of 5. And in his first season for the Spanish club, he would see himself scoring 38 goals and assisting 8, with 26 of those goals being scored in the league, which of course made him into the player of the season. And with those stats, it was no surprise that Barcelona managed to win their 4th consecutive league title. Although the season seemed almost perfect, Barcelona would get knocked out in the semi-final of the Champions League, which means it will almost be impossible for Ronaldo to break his in real life record of 5 UCL titles. And for season 14, Ronaldo would get reunited with his old teammate Cubarsí. Barca would also sign Bookman to strengthen their defense, and Joe Bellingham, who's now one of the best midfielders in the world, got signed for $100 million. Ronaldo would get the honor to now be the captain of FC Barcelona, and this would turn out to be another great year for CR7, with now winning his 6th Ballon d'Or, which means Cristiano Ronaldo has now completed the objective of winning 6. Ronaldo has truly become the GOAT of football, and after helping Barca through the knockouts in the Champions League, he would be named the qualifier's best player. As Ronaldo's second season came to an end, he would see himself score 45 goals and assist 10 in all competitions, which means Ronaldo only needs 24 goals to complete the objective of scoring 400. And there was no doubt that Ronaldo would be the La Liga player of the season this season as well, because with those goals and assist stats and helping Barca win the league, there was no player in the world that could match Ronaldo's achievements. And after also winning the Supercopa, Ronaldo could go on to win the treble, with Barca making it all the way to the final against Liverpool. Ronaldo is now ready to captain his first ever Champions League final, and we got into the 75th minute of the game. Yamal to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is now on with the Trivela! What a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo to send Barcelona in the lead. Ronaldo could celebrate in him winning his 4th Champions League trophy. Nothing could stop Ronaldo at this point, but he now got one more opportunity of making this season the best ever. Ronaldo has joined Portugal for his last ever World Cup. All eyes are on Ronaldo now after an amazing season, and the whole world is ready to see if he could claim his #1 GOAT status by winning the only trophy he missed in his cabinet. Portugal would make it through the group stage with ease after beating Morocco, Iceland and drawing to Denmark. It's the round of 16 and Portugal is up against Morocco, and they won. England is their opponent in the quarterfinal, and they barely won with a 3-2 win. Ronaldo and Portugal are through to the semi-finals. If they beat Ghana now, they are in the final. And they have done it with a 4-1 win. Ronaldo is now in the final against Croatia. Ronaldo could potentially lift this beautiful World Cup trophy, and he got ready to captain his country to a World Cup win, with Ronaldo banging in an early goal for Portugal, and after scoring this beautiful goal to make it 2-0, Ronaldo's life goal of winning the World Cup had finally been achieved. He raised the World Cup trophy for Portugal, and there is now no doubt that Cristiano Ronaldo is the undisputed GOAT of football. What a career this has been for CR7. And as he entered his last season before retiring, it was well deserved that he picked up his 7th Ballon d'Or. And after winning the player of the season again in the La Liga for scoring 37 goals and assisting 18, he now has also completed the 400 career goals objective. Barcelona would also win the La Liga this season, and Ronaldo also got the chance to finish his career in a perfect way, because he has again helped Barcelona to reach the finals of the Champions League, and they were up against Bayern München. But things would not turn out great for Ronaldo, with Jean scoring the first goal for Bayern, and Ferguson would make it 2-0 to Bayern, and he would also score a 3rd goal for Bayern München, which means Barcelona has lost the final and Ronaldo has not managed to win 6 Champions Leagues. But I don't think it really matters, as he celebrates another great season for Barca, and Ronaldo's career is now complete. He has won every trophy possible, he's won loads of Ballon d'Ors and scored infinite goals in his career. Ronaldo managed his goal of becoming the GOAT of football. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and also check out these other videos right here.